Yeah, we are back again for another motherfucking week. It's your favorite motherfucking sports podcast in this bitch. What we talking about sports podcast is your boy right here, Scooter Boo Maxwell from Memphis, Tennessee. You already know Orange Man representing nigga. You already know Sports Spotswood Avenue. Ho, fuck you mean, boy. 901 area, nigga. 38115, nigga. Say all my shits, nigga. The tri-state area, nigga. The mid-south, nigga. Fuck you mean, boy. City on the motherfucking bluff, nigga. Bluff City, nigga. We the real shit.
Ain't y'all in a hurricane right now?
It hey man, it ain't hit Memphis yet, but it's supposed to, man. I'm calling family and stuff like y'all all right? They're like, it's just raining. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that going on for the next few days. Yes. I'm glad my mom and dad house is like on an incline on a hill, so all the
Oh,
water
you
gonna
gotta
go
worry
down.
about flooding and shit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be
Good.
flooding my mom and dad house and shit. And my older sisters and stuff, they good too. They don't stay like in no ditch or nothing like that. So they all
Cool,
good.
cool, man. It's your boy BK. What it do, baby? But
Yeah, we
yeah,
don't know what
man.
Tyler is. Tyler probably jump in whatever. We had to push the time back. This nigga still ain't here, so he'll jump in whenever he get here. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
we go to jump right into this shit, man, about this NBA boycott that lasted for 12 hours.
Hey, man. 24, man. 24 and 48, man. Give it 48.
Whatever, man.
They
Like,
ain't playing today neither. They ain't play Wednesday. They ain't play Thursday. So, and you said they gonna start again Friday.
yeah, they start back tomorrow. So on yesterday on Wednesday, well, y'all getting this on Friday. So on Wednesday, the NBA players, the Bucks really kicked it off, boycotting the game, the Bucks and Magic game and stuff, and coming out and saying like, no, we because of the injustice that happened up in Wisconsin and stuff with this crack ass cracker and stuff. Not a white boy. There's a difference. Not a white boy. Crack ass cracker. There's a difference. And well, I'm gonna skip over shit because I got mad about that shit. One about the police shooting this nigga 6 times in the 7 times in the
Seven,
fucking
seven.
back.
Yeah.
This nigga was just going to his fucking car and shit. Like they could have tackled this motherfucker before he got to the car. All this shit, man.
To
Pussy
be
ass
honest,
fucking
I ain't even
police.
watched the video. I can't watch videos like that no more, man. This shit
I
is
know,
just.
bro. I watched
Yeah,
it, bro. I
I ain't even
watched it.
watched the video, but
And this nigga was literally just walking to his car. He just broke up a fight, so they weren't even there for him.
that
This
I
some
did hear. He broke up a
yeah,
fight between
broke
two
up a fight.
people,
2 other people,
and
pussy
they
ass police coming out there.
with his kids in the car now. With his
I think they said
kids,
I think they said the kids in the car.
the
So he
kid. No,
broke
they
up
were in the car. Yeah, they were in the car.
broke up a fight and shit. And then the police out there, I don't know who the fuck called the police. It doesn't matter at that point because the police was fucking there and shit. And then they on his ass, and he just walking to his fucking to the driver's side. I don't give a fuck. They should even. They should have. It's 2 fucking police. If you was so scared, you could have tackled him before he even got there because he clearly walked all the way around and stuff and shit. Y'all already had y'all guns out. Y'all already knew what the fuck y'all was about to do. Pussy
Okay,
ass
that's what I
police.
was about to ask you since I ain't watched the video. So as he's walking to to the car, right? I seen I seen snippets and pictures. They already had their guns drawn, correct?
Yeah, they already had their guns
Okay,
drawn,
so
man.
so my thing, they had their guns drawn, but he still he walks past them. So once he walks past them, like you said, why couldn't they tackle him or use their taser, which
Cause
they
they
all
knew,
no, they
cause they
all
knew what
have?
the fuck they was gonna do in the first place. Pussy ass police, bro. Pussy ass
And
police. I don't want to hear
and
no shit about. I don't want to hear no shit about like, oh, he should have stopped when he had to go. I don't give a fuck before all that shit, man. They should never had their guns out in the first place. He wasn't no threat. He wasn't going to them. He wasn't coming after them or none of that shit. All that nigga was doing, walking around to his fucking car. I don't want to hear the people like, well, he could have had something in the car. Man, they could have stopped him way before he got there. They could have tackled him. We done seen people get tackled before by the fucking police and all
tackle,
that shit.
tase, like
Days,
come on,
all
man.
that shit, man. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Pussy ass police murdered that nigga, man. And if it wasn't for that,
Well,
that,
no,
that
wait, he's not dead. He's not dead. They ain't murdered him.
oh yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah, they tried
paralyzed.
to. He's paralyzed, which is
He's
unfortunate, man.
paralyzed. It's fucked up.
Prayers,
But
prayers to him, man. But thank God he survived. But it's fucked up that he's paralyzed and shit. Oh, we sued the whole fucking state
did
justice
you hear?
department. Shit,
Did you hear what the police sheriff of that city said?
I didn't even see it. I just saw like what LeBron reposted. Like, what the fuck? It's probably
Yeah,
some
bro,
bullshit that
it's
they say. I
sad.
ain't seen
It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, bro. So with that fuck shit happened, and then
That
the
happened. That happened on Sunday.
Then there was a
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Then there
Yeah.
was a protest going on up there in Wisconsin. Then this, what I was talking about earlier, this crack ass cracker was fucking. I don't give a fuck. He's 17. He knew what the fuck he was going on. I like what Trevor Noah said. Who the fuck wakes up and be like, oh, I want to go protect TJ Maxx and shit. This is such a great fucking store. I'm going with my fucking rifle. It wasn't your fucking store. You fucking 17, expiring. Even the headlines was pissing me the fuck off reading this shit, man. This shit had me hot, bro. Like it really did. This shit had me hot while looking at all this shit yesterday, man. We still dealing with this fuck ass shit, man. That's why talking to one of my frat brothers and shit, you know what I'm saying? Continue to load up on artillery, man. They doing it. Shit. Pussy ass fucking cracker out here gonna shoot two people, man. One of the dudes was killed, was protecting people and everything, because this cracker, little 17-year-old boy and shit,
Yeah,
shooting
man.
and killed two people, bro. Then he was able to just turn himself in the next day. Man, in
Turn
this case,
yourself
nah, fuck
in.
that.
Walk
Kill
past
him.
the cops.
Yeah,
All that.
fuck that shit. Kill him. Kill him. Yeah, I said it.
Well,
Kill
I
him.
mean, he did get
Fuck that.
charged with murder. Thank God. He ain't get no walking, no cakewalk. But
Manslaughter. I don't give a fuck. They still somehow try to. I believe they still try to somehow finagle his way to have like a lower sentence or
they're
some
gonna
shit.
try to. They probably gonna give him, they're gonna charge him as a juvenile. Well, can it? Even though he's 17,
No,
can
not
they?
for murder. Not for murder.
Oh,
Murder, you
okay.
you charge as adult and shit.
Okay.
But still though, I don't give a fuck, man. They should have killed his ass, and I hope when he in prison, he get killed in prison. I said it. Yeah,
Oh,
I do. I do. I hope
but
it's
he got protection. They
Jason
got
Momoa.
everybody got their groups in prison. Man. The niggas, we have our groups. They have their groups. The
Oh, like
mob
the
got their groups.
white supremacy people in prison.
Yeah,
I still hope they get a hold of his ass before that.
I
Kill
mean,
his
it's
ass,
gonna
man.
be. They gonna be. He's gonna be trying to get got. And hope if he was smart, he would try to go get protected from the white supremacist groups. Because it has been pictures leaked out of him at Trump rallies, front row and center. So especially this has happened in January. So I mean, it's not. I mean, it's no
Yeah, man.
secret. So, but
Yeah, man.
relating that to what's going on with this protest. So this
Yeah.
happened Sunday, and Monday, since it happened in Wisconsin, maybe 30 miles outside of Milwaukee, the
Mm-hmm.
players talked about it. They felt uncomfortable, cool, but they still played.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, it kind of just hit like Sunday, Monday. So the videos just started coming out. So Monday,
Yeah.
it kind of came out. The Tuesday, pretty much everybody saw it by then, pretty much for the most part. So players still played, and they were voicing their opinion about regards of what happened, situations, how they felt about it, and there was some touching speeches by Doc Rivers. Um, and then Wednesday, out of nowhere, the Milwaukee Bucks said they didn't show up to the court. We're not playing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a domino effect from Milwaukee Bucks saying they're not playing for the protest to protest the games to uh the rest of the playoffs, the rest of the games for that day not being played, to baseball games being postponed, to
Not the
what,
NHL. They played.
yeah,
NHL
the
played.
NHL played and they getting backlash for that now.
Mm-hmm.
WNBA, they didn't play. Baseball, um couple the chick from tennis, she dropped out. She was in the
Mm-hmm.
semifinals. She just said, "I forfeit. I'm not playing."
Yeah.
So it was just a big domino effect, and I'll let you go ahead from that. As far as what's what,
Yeah, man. And um, in that the NBA players took a vote on whether they wanted to play or not, and only the Clippers and Lakers said that they didn't want to play, finish the playoffs off. Everybody else wanted to finish the playoffs, and I get it from both sides and stuff. Now, what came from that meeting, which was a little spicy, it got a little spicy in that meeting and shit. It turns out that when LeBron, I guess, said something about boycotting the playoff games and Udonis Haslam and Jalen Brown was opposed to it. Like, no, we still have a platform here. We can still speak on what we've been doing and stuff like that. And then LeBron argued back, and then basically, once again, we don't know how. We went in the room and stuff. We don't know how 100% true. We just going off the information that we heard. Jalen Brown basically was like, "What are you, lonely or something? What the fuck you gonna do? Are you gonna go out there? Are you gonna do something if we count the season instead of just saying something? Like, what's the purpose of leaving if you ain't gonna do nothing?"
I don't think he said that to LeBron. I think he just said that to. I don't think he said that to LeBron. I think he said that just to the masses in the speech. And I think what he was trying to say was,
Oh, I
all
get it.
right, cool. All right, cool. Like y'all don't want to play. I
Yeah,
mean, we get it. Like, I mean, we're not. You don't want to play, cool. But if
let's
you're
have some
gonna go
action behind
home,
it.
if you're gonna go home, what you gonna do? You gonna go home and sit up in the crib with your wife and with your girl, or you gonna be
Yeah,
protesting, or you gonna be on the front lines? If you ain't gonna be
yeah,
on the
cause
front
he,
lines, what's
yeah,
the point of going home? You have more of a platform in this
yep,
bubble than you do at home. Like, especially for a no name. Like, I get it. Like the big name players like LeBron, Chris Paul,
right.
Westbrook, Harden, Giannis, they ain't
They
gonna
could
have a
do
platform wherever.
regardless of the
Somebody
year.
like Jalen Brown who's coming up, or George Hill, or somebody you wouldn't think of like Kyle Kuzma or Fred or Van Fleet.
Van Vliet, yeah.
Yeah, Van Vliet. They're not gonna have that as a big platform outside of the bubble than they would in the bubble.
Right, and
So
Jalen Brown is about by what he say. You remember that he drove from Boston to Atlanta and
nobody
stuff.
ain't questioning that, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo, yo,
no,
yo,
no one.
yo.
Look who finally popped in. God damn.
Yeah, man.
My bad, man. I was
12.
having some technical difficulties.
No, it's all good, man. We talking about the situation. We talking about now when they was in the room, and we talking about how Jalen Brown spoke out about like what are the other players gonna do if y'all go home? You know what I'm saying? Because Jalen Brown is about his shit. You know what I'm saying? When the protest first happened, he drove from fucking Boston to Atlanta to be here on the front line. So he about his shit. So that's why he out there speaking like, what the fuck y'all gonna do if we go home? What the fuck y'all gonna do? Y'all just gonna be at home? You lonely or something? That's what all it is?
Right.
Or you actually gonna go home and shit and actually be out here in the streets, be out in the protests, actually do something? If not, we need to be here because this is the platform that you got then. Just like what Jay was saying. It's shit. So
So my thing is though, I mean, like I said, I've heard it from both sides. Do you think? What you think they should have played? You think they should cancel the season?
No, I think they should have played.
I think they should.
I think
So go ahead, Tal. You go.
here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I think they should have played 100%. I think they should have played. Cause look at it like this. Do you like basketball has nothing to do with Blake
Politics.
getting murdered? You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with like if they weren't playing, George Floyd still would have got his neck stepped on for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. You get what I'm saying? So if anything, them playing helps because now they can have this platform to boycott a game. You know what I'm saying? Disrupt the system, and they can now have their voices heard. As far as if they was just sitting at home, other than like y'all Instagram or something, you know what I'm saying? You doing like a post or something. That's really it. So what's more impactful? You get what I'm saying? Like, you having a national TV audience platform and you being able to boycott or speak every day at the media and, on Sports Center and all this stuff, if you just sitting at home, doing your own thing. So that's my take on it.
I'm kind of with Tal on that one. My only thing is that if you're gonna do the boycott, do it for real, do it all the way, and that's kind of leading to our topic is that now they're saying, "Oh yeah, we back playing," and stuff like, no. If you're gonna do it, fuck it all the way. You gotta go all the way out. Not do it for a day, because what does one day? It got people talking, but what does that really do? And now you already see Trump done came out and said some shit and everything. Like if you wanted
What
to
the
really
fuck
do it,
did he
like
say?
it was a publicity. It
He
was some
pretty much
bullshit
said
he came out.
it was for them to protest. It looks absurd and silly. I think it was something like that. Don't quote me, but it was something.
I mean,
Something
I
yeah,
did think that turnaround was real fast. Like, damn, they playing Friday, like
Yeah,
tomorrow.
That's
But
yeah,
why.
like
That's why I thought at
but
least a
but the,
week would be, to have a
yeah
more of a powerful message. At least a week, but
yeah,
two
I
days
agree.
really don't. don't 2 days really don't do nothing. Two
Yeah,
days does look silly. Like,
yeah, it
to
looks
be honest,
silly,
it does. Like, it looks
and
silly.
and the NBA is, to be honest, is the leading league. You know what I'm saying? People look to the NBA of like what the other leagues would do. So if the NBA was all out and stuff like that, if they would go boycott, the next pair of eyes was going to where? The NFL. All right, the NBA did it. They said fuck it and stuff like that.
Right. But
So NFL do.
I mean, I look at it two sides because, like, I look at it like, okay, these 2 days from a financial standpoint, you get what I'm saying, is like major. You know what I'm saying? You got time that you done blocked out to have this, that you done paid for advertising and TV and stuff like that to have these time slots for this game. So those 2 days financially is a huge impact, which is like, I wouldn't, it's like, for example, if just Mahomes and Watson be like, yo, we boycotting this first game. You get
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? Just like the disruption that would cause to now have everything scheduled.
Tally is breaking up, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Tyler breaking up. We can't hear.
Still bring like a probably more heavier light on the situation, and like people are probably giving it credit for because they just like, damn, only 2 days.
Yeah, man.
All right.
The 2 days,
You hear me now?
part. Yeah,
Yeah, we hear you.
You was going in and out, but we got the gist of it. Pretty much, you saying.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much it was
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
I
So
think
like
what
that's
you
my
said was,
take on it, man. It's like, and then I think if like Watson and Mahomes do it too, I think that'll be big too, man.
Yeah, that would be huge. That would be fucking huge if
that
they
would be
did it
huge.
for
Like,
week one.
if they went and did the whole thing, like they didn't tell nobody, they went, did the warm ups, went
Yup.
watched the
Yup.
the flag get hung up, did the national anthem, let them play the lift every voice and sing the black national anthem right after, and then
I forgot all about that
and
shit.
then even do
I
the coin
forgot the
toss.
NFL said that.
Even do the coin toss, and after the coin toss, they both teams would walk to the locker room and say, "Yo, we not playing." If they did that shit, that would be more of a movement than just two
Hell
days
yeah.
the NBA did. Because
Hell yeah, it would. Hell yeah, you're too good at superstar.
NFL makes too much money. Like, shit would
Too much
change.
money, more eyes on the NFL than the NBA. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It'll
Shit would definitely change.
fuck some shit up and everything. But yeah, man, this shit. We had to start off on a real serious mode, man. It killed
But
me
did
from
you
all
did y'all see how do y'all agree with some of the players were mad at Milwaukee, saying that, yo, y'all were gonna do this, why can't y'all, do this so we could be unified instead of just doing this shit out of nowhere? Like, Toronto and Boston they wanted to do it, but they were in talks about it. But
Mm.
Milwaukee did it out of nowhere.
Well,
Some
I
of the
mean,
players
what
are
they
like,
was, yeah, I mean, they was saying like, oh, Milwaukee kind of decided the last minute as well. But I mean, but at the end of the day, to me, that's petty. It's like, man, who gives a fuck, dog? I mean, like,
Yeah.
as long as
Yeah.
it happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a big issue to me. Like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But like, okay, say that shit for a second and like move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
not that big of a deal for Orlando to feel like super offended or no shit like that. Like, I get why they are.
Orlando should be happy.
You know, like,
I thought Orlando was
on
gonna
this.
take the forfeit W. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. When I first heard the news, when it first came across the ticker, I thought Milwaukee was like forfeiting the game to Orlando. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what it was
basically
at
saying
first.
like, yo, we're boycotting this. Yeah, and I thought they was just gonna take that L and be like, okay, now the series is 3-2.
Originally, that's what it was, but then Orlando came back and said we don't want the forfeit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what it originally was. It originally was Milwaukee just didn't come out on the court because they didn't come up to warm up or nothing. Orlando was out on the court shooting around, so they count telling them they don't come out counts as a forfeit. So, but Orlando came back and said we don't want to take the forfeit. So and then that's when everybody else said, that's when they postponed the games after that, and the trickle down effect. And they was like, oh, the NBA was like, wait, hold on, we just gonna cancel these games and just figure out what's going on. I think that's when you started seeing the narrative of Milwaukee forfeited to NBA games postponed. Like, that's when the narrative changed between that.
Right.
You all right over there, bro?
Yeah, my bad. I was smoking, man. Smoking,
That
man.
hookah, boy, I try to
I
tell
had the
you,
shit.
boy.
No, I had like a cover over the hookah. Had the shit too hot. I had to just take it off right then. Shit fucking me up right there. Let me open up this shit. So shit was fucking me up right
You
there.
can't
So
be coughing like that in 2020, boy. People gonna
I
start
know,
looking
right?
at you.
I know, right?
Right.
Nigga looking at me like, you good, bro? Huh? You good? The fuck?
Ain't even cough no more out here, man.
Hell no, man. Dog, I had to sneeze the other day in the fucking elevator, bro. I was coming down the elevator. I had to sneeze bad as motherfucker, boy. It was people in there, bitch. I was like,
Like,
I had to
oh,
hold
that
my
shit,
breath.
like,
I had to hold my breath. I'm like, I had on a mask and everything. I ain't give a fuck, bro. Like, I don't need y'all looking at me
Hey,
all crazy
man.
on this elevator, bro.
Hey, man, you can sneeze. That's not a coronavirus symptom, bro.
Hey, bro, I wasn't taking no chances. I don't want nobody to be like, ah, nigga.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I sneezed in my mask like 2 weeks ago. That is one of the most disgusting shit. I said, oh, hell nah, nigga. Like, that
Oh,
shit
no,
just
I would have had to lift that shit up, bro.
I was like, yo, it was like right in my, I was like, yo, I gotta take this mask off. God damn.
Yeah, man. Oh man, all this serious shit killed me from all my jokes, man. I had plenty of shit going down. Like, we gonna get into the jokes now, man. That's it for our serious talk, man. We was 20 minutes numbers serious talk, man. We got to get that out the way. Now, PG was getting his ass told to fuck up before last game. The internet was at PG ass. Paul George was getting it.
He said he was in a dark place, man. He blamed the
But
bubble.
yeah, okay. See, I don't like that response to him to say that, because now if you have a bad game, people say, "Oh, you back in your dark place now." I thought you said you was good. Like,
Exactly.
like you just said you was good when you dropped 35, but you had another bad game. Now you back in your dark place. Like, I wish he
Exactly,
wouldn't have
dog.
said that. I mean, I get him saying like if he got mental health issues, cool, but
Yeah. Yeah. Pandemic.
When has it ever? Well, that's news to me. I've never heard of this dude having any mental issues or no shit like
Me neither.
that. So.
Me neither. Me either, man. Pandemic P. What the fuck, yo?
Pandemic.
He said the bubble got to him, man. He missing his wife and kids. Dame over here talking shit about him. He probably got to an argument with his wife and shit. Talking about, yeah, I forgot you tried to get you, make me abort that baby and shit. Probably got into it with his wife and shit. She probably mad at him and shit. Like, who knows, man?
Like, look at that. And see what happens when you try to do some fuck shit when you now it's coming back out. People forgot.
Right.
Trying to pay me to get an abortion. I mean, she did. I mean, we ain't gonna get into that. Anyway, pandemic P, man. Dog, the memes and shit that was going around had me in fucking tears with the face that Kawhi made. It was like, I left Toronto to come home for this shit to get you on this team.
I think the best one was the Wire one with the kids. Yo, that shit had me in tears, bro.
Too funny.
That shit was hilarious.
Too funny, man. Too funny.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, man. PG got back on track last game. Luka is a fucking beast before the injury and stuff like that.
I got a question to y'all about Luka, real quick.
Go ahead.
Do y'all think Luka should play? The reason I say that is I think about Grant Hill. And I'm looking at Luka playing on one leg. Now he's balling, but he's on one leg out there. And I'm looking at and all I'm thinking is Grant. The same shit happened to Grant Hill. Like, why? Like, I get it, but is it worth it long term?
You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win this year. No matter what, you're not
gonna win. Porzingis out here sitting out. You playing on one foot. Porzingis talking about my knee sore. He ain't playing. So why are you out here risking your? That's all I could think of is Grant Hill when I'm watching him play. And I'm like,
when Grant Hill got hurt? How old was Grant Hill when he got hurt? How old was he?
He was 24. He was still in Detroit. So it was right before he signed that big contract. So he was like, he went to 4 years of Duke. So he's probably like 23, 24.
Yeah, I think the difference is Detroit set that nigga up because they know he was leaving, dog. That's the difference. Like, this shit was worse than just a sprained ankle. You get what I'm saying? Detroit like, nah, you good.
I was about to say.
Yeah, Detroit was like, y'all, man, you good. It's just a sprain, bro. Knowing his ass was out of there, they set that nigga up, man. I don't care what nobody say, man.
I was saying, yeah, Luka should still play
Dude,
because
are you okay, bro?
I'm about to start smoking this hookah right now. All right, cool. Let me stop.
God damn, put that shit down, dog.
I'll stop with the hookah. I should have just smoked the cigar. I would have been fine with the cigar. No, I think Luka should keep playing because one is just a sprained ankle. Two, the technology is in health. Sports health is way better than it was in 1990. What, 5, 6, and stuff. So they'll definitely take care of him a lot better than Detroit. I agree with Tal with what he was just saying. Like Detroit knew he was leaving, so they're like, "Nah, nigga, keep playing. You out there? Go." And shit. Mark Cuban probably got a hellfire insurance on Luka right now at 21 years old, and pretty much probably gonna be not the face of the league. Well, he got a potential to be the face of the league, man. And let's be honest, dog. Let's be honest on our end, man. If Luka were black, dog, his praise would be beyond the roof. It'd be on some LeBron shit when LeBron was in the league early if he was black. Am I talking out of line by saying that or what?
I agree.
I agree.
I mean, I think to the masses, yeah, but to us, we know how it really is. But to the masses, as far as
yeah, to what they call them, casual basketball fans. Yeah, casual basketball fans, it'll make a difference. Not to real basketball fans. I think real basketball people, everybody know like, nah, Luka's that nigga. Like he's for real. Like
commercial marketability and all that. Like I haven't. Yeah, not one commercial, no nothing.
You're right. I haven't seen no commercials for Luka either.
Who is he signed? Is he signed with Team Jordan or Team
Nike? Yeah, he Jordan. He Jordan.
Yeah, he was Jordan. I be
why.
seeing Zion fat ass and all these commercials.
That's exactly why. They focusing all their money on Zion.
Well,
they got Tatum they got Tatum and Luka.
Oh, Jordan. Oh yeah, Jordan locked up. He's locked up the landscape. Yes, sir. He did and stuff. Now, to Jordan defense, I mean, they've been playing and stuff, so they haven't been able to shoot any commercials. The Zion commercials were before the season. That's why you see Zion commercials and shit. But Lucas is is he in the season now? So I'm pretty sure once his season over with, you go see more Luka commercials. Definitely, because now people really recognize, and they probably go put him on the mainstream, deservingly so. So we ain't saying that he don't deserve it. No, that motherfucker deserved it. He is the shit, and they go get his marketability right. And hold on one second. Yo, I'm in the middle of the podcast. Got to hit you back. Right. Yo,
I'm in the studio.
But yeah, man, he go get the commercials. Trust me, he is, and that's a bad white boy. That motherfucker is real. I don't give a fuck. But the way he was cooking the Clippers, all of them, ain't no exception, nigga. Ain't no exception.
Man, people forget, man. Luka is a legit 6'8", 230, 240 with handle to shoot. Like, he's a less athletic LeBron. Like.
Less athletic LeBron. Tal, who you compare, I guess, Luka's game to? I wouldn't say a less athletic LeBron.
He like a bigger. He like a.
Well, you need to get somewhere where you got fucking service. God damn.
Okay, if we want to say LeBron, I would say a 6'8" Jason Kidd. Then is that better?
I like that better. Yes, a 6'8" Jason Kidd. Because he's a I'm gonna say a pass first, but he's a point guard. Yeah, he's like a pass first point guard. That's shit. And he can score.
Hold on, LeBron is pass first. All right, LeBron is pass
LeBron
first.
is pass first. But I want that game is different. He plays more like J Kidd, like you said. He plays more like J Kidd and stuff. Just
you gotta think about when LeBron came out though. His first 3 years in the league, he was playing point.
Yeah, but I don't know. That game is a lot. Like I'm talking about like movement on the court and shit like that. It's way.
Okay. I mean, I get it. Yeah. I was just throwing people.
I like the Jason Kidd. I like the Jason Kidd one. Yeah, Jason Kidd. Just he can score more. He's a bigger Jason Kidd and can score more and shit. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What else?
But I was about to say, man, you saw the way he cooked the Clippers. Every last one of them, bro. From Paul George, Reggie Jackson, where he hit that game with him,
What I
and
will say this
Kawhi.
though, when Pat Beverly in Game 1, I mean, Pat Beverly was getting. He wasn't. And mind you, he had 4 fouls in 10 minutes. Now, granted, I get that, but Luka did have like 10 turnovers though too. So,
He did. He did. Pat Beverly is
I don't
that annoying
that
guy.
annoying. I mean, he fouled out in 10 minutes, but still,
Yeah,
So
he's
that
trouble.
has
I
something
mean,
to
Pat
say.
Bev is pretty much trouble for anybody in the league, man. Defensively,
I don't want to say
he's not as
anybody.
good as Tony Allen on defense, but I mean, we look at Pat Bev and be like, yeah, he's gonna be irritating and stuff. This is the reason why Tony Allen, because Tony Allen was 6'5", so there's difference in that. But
Oh, Marcus Morris. Did he intentionally step on Luka's foot?
yeah, he intentionally stepped on his foot. I don't give a fuck what he said. You could
Bro,
clearly
I
look
thought
at
the
his feet.
same shit. I was like, bro, really?
He definitely tried it. They ain't gonna come out and say, "Oh no, I don't play basketball like that, nigga." That's what you known for. What are you talking about? Yes, you do. You and
Like
your twin brother.
Luka said, yo, the shit that he's been saying to me all series, and then like you purposely step on my foot, talking about he gonna
He
try. Oh
purpose.
my bad, my bad.
Yeah,
What?
he gonna try to
And
reach
that
out for
game
him
was a
afterwards.
blowout. It was a blowout. Like why
Yeah,
even
bro.
bought like yeah.
Yeah, bro. He definitely did that shit on purpose. I don't give a fuck what he said, man. Playing, it's a difference between like being rough on somebody and playing dirty. You know what I'm saying?
That was a dirty
That was a
move right
dirty.
there.
That was a dirty
That
move.
was a
Pat
dirty move.
Beverly plays him hard. Yeah, he beat him up and rough him up. You physical and shit like that. But trying to step on a nigga foot, get the fuck out of here. Shit.
That was
That
dirty.
was, that was a dirty fucking play, man. Fuck that shit. So, but yeah, man, that's all we got from that series, man. We already sent the Brooklyn Nets home.
Chill out. We gonna be back. We gonna be
Of course,
back.
y'all gonna be back. Y'all got
We
fucking
gonna be
two of the
back.
top 10 players on your fucking
That's
team.
right. That's right. Oh, speaking of that, the players. You think these players owe Kyrie an apology?
Yep. Yep. I owe him
Everybody was
apology too. Hey,
clowning. Everybody was clowning this nigga
Hey,
Kyrie. Well,
hey,
Kyrie, man, what you
hey,
mean?
I owe Kyrie an apology too, because I was talking crazy about this nigga too during that time. If you go back on that podcast, I was talking crazy about Kyrie. So Kyrie Irving, get to apologize from me from Scooby Maxwell here at What We Talking About Sports Podcast. I officially apologize. You was right. We was wrong. We was being
Kyrie
selfish.
was like, man, fuck the bubble. Even George Hill is in the bubble, and you saying fuck the bubble.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
yeah, but Brooklyn got popped. I mean, we all knew they were gonna get popped.
And they won't pop. They got pop and they won't pop. So Brooklyn
I don't think Pop is the right coach for them. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't think Pop has the mental capacity to deal with their head cases.
Yeah.
At his age, like he's
at
like
his age. Yeah.
Like,
it looked like Pop wanted to retire, to be honest. Pop was letting Becky Hammond coach. Pop was letting everybody coach because he knew it wasn't no chance this year. He was like, "You want to coach?
You want to
Come
coach?
on, Becky.
You want to try this shit? Y'all want to see what I've been doing for the past 20
I'm here.
years? Like,
I am here to talk shit about Trump. That's why the fuck I'm here. That's what Pop be doing. Pop be talking shit about Trump. Like, fuck him.
I didn't realize San Antonio made the playoffs 22 straight years, bro.
Let's tell you how great Pop is. 22 straight years.
Since they drafted Tim Duncan back in 99, they made the playoffs every year but this year.
Every fucking
crazy.
Yeah. That tell you how great the Spurs organization is, how great Pop is, the GM. It just tell you how great it is, because think about what Pop had to deal with for these 22 years. He changed up his system based on his players. That's why I say, yeah, Phil Jackson is a great coach, but to me, Greg Popovich.
No, I give it to Pop. Yeah, I give it to Pop because he's definitely
a better coach.
He had less talent in one.
Less talent? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Bruh, you talking about Phil Jackson had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal.
All right, he had less talent, but it ain't by like a long shot. He had the greatest power.
He has arguably the top. Who Pop got outside of Tim Duncan?
Okay, David Robinson. David Robinson is top. Is top.
Okay. Tim Duncan, David Robinson. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Phil Jackson does have 3 of the top 5 dominant players of all time. Dominant. You had Jordan.
Bro,
you had
so
Kobe.
you can't.
You had Shaq. Now
You gotta
we
think
ain't gonna
about it.
disrespect Pop like he didn't have. I mean, not Pop, but the Spurs like they didn't have talent. Tim Duncan is the best. Not even arguably, he is the best power forward to ever play the game. So Pop
Yeah,
had
no,
it.
yeah, I agree. He had Tim Duncan, David Robinson.
David Robinson is the top 5, top 7 center of all time. Top 7.
After that,
After that, it's coaching. He changed up his system. He
that's what I'm.
changed the system.
That's what I'm trying to say. He a better. That's what I'm agreeing with you. He a better
Oh yeah,
coach.
he is.
And after
Yeah, I say
that,
he a better coach because you got to think about it. So it was David Robinson was his franchise. So he ran everything through David Robinson through when Tim Duncan first got there. Then he saw Timmy was coming. Timmy, so he was like, all right, I'm gonna run this high-low action, and we're gonna run the offense through Tim Duncan now. Ran the offense through Tim Duncan for the next 10 years. And then Tony Parker finally came into his own. You remember they wanted to get rid of his ass for Jason Kidd. You remember that shit, right?
Oh, they should have did that shit. Oh man.
Why? They got 5. So I mean, they got 5 championships. So
I get it, but just.
I mean, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
That would have been because that was prime Jason Kidd too. Now
it was prime
that
Jason
was one
Kidd.
of the reasons they wanted. They was like Tony Parker so much younger.
Yeah, because he was like 20, 21 at that time and stuff. So I mean, it worked out for both of them. Jason Kidd ended up in Dallas and he won a championship during that time.
Jason Kidd would have got more than one. He would have got more than one.
He definitely would have got more than one.
He would have got more than one, and San Antonio wouldn't have got more than 5.
Yeah, they would have had more than 5. 100%.
No, they wouldn't have. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think that San Antonio team. Oh, that was the time. That was the time when the Lakers three-peated. Around when they was talking about getting Jason Kidd.
No, it was after that. This is around 05.
They won. They won anyway.
They won. Yeah, they won anyway with Tony Parker. That was Tony Parker's first championship. So it was right before that. It was right before that season. It was right before that season.
So when they beat, who did they play? So when they beat New Jersey,
they beat the Cavs. Oh, you talking about Lakers now? Okay.
No, I'm talking about San Antonio. When they beat New Jersey for their ring, remember? They beat New Jersey for one.
Jason Kidd was on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Kidd was on that New Jersey.
So they would have won that year regardless.
So they won that one, but it was after that. It was after that one. Jason Kidd became a free agent. Jason Kidd, that was 04. Tony Parker just got there. He was 19 years old, and he had one season they lost.
So I'm thinking about the Lakers when they got Gary Payton and Karl Malone. Okay,
yes, it was that year. It was that year.
Okay.
It was past. It was the next year because that's when Jason Kidd became a free agent. Tony Parker was 19 years old, and then they was like, man, we should try to go get Jason Kidd. But I think Pop and the GM was like, nah, we're going to stick with the kid. He got a good structure around him. And then they won again in 05 when they beat the Cavs. Pistons, was it 06? 06.
No, they beat the Pistons in 7.
They beat the Pistons in 05. Okay. Pistons was 05.
Way down the line. Yeah.
Okay, Pistons was 05. They beat them. Then they won. Did they win back-to-back or they lost the year and then came back?
They never won back-to-back. They skipped the year.
Skipped the year.
Okay, so I agree with you now. They would have beat that Dallas team that lost to Miami and D-Wade.
Yeah, they would have beat that team.
With Jason Kidd, they would have beat that team.
Yeah,
okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Duncan would have had 6. You're right.
Duncan would have had 6. Duncan would have had 6 and stuff because they would have probably beat that Miami team. They would have beat that Miami team, the 06 squad. Right. So then, but back to Pop. Pop then switched. So when Tony Parker finally came into his own when he was like 24, 25, he changed the whole fucking offense to center around Tony fucking Parker. You remember that 1 or 2 years he led the league in points in the paint, a point guard, not Allen Iverson, led the league in points in the paint. Tony Parker was getting to the rack, and you could not stop his ass. And that's when they swept Cleveland. So this is 07. 07, they swept Cleveland, and that was Tony Parker's basically championship then. And then later on, Kawhi came, and he saw what Kawhi was, and he was like, all right, we're going to make it a wing offense. We're doing stuff on the wing. We're going to run it. We're going to run it through Tony Parker still, but Kawhi is going to be this young guy that we're going to have. And he switched it up for that. Yeah, Greg Popovich, man. Greg Popovich.
No, granted, he's a great coach, but like I said,
not for Brooklyn.
He don't
want to deal with that shit late in his career.
Nah, exactly. Not the end of your career. Like so, just go get Ty Lue. Don't fuck up. Just go get Ty Lue. And
Yeah,
that's
don't
it.
bring this kid back so he can spill drink on the floor again.
Yo, that was some real ass shit. I can't get a timeout. I'm gonna spill this drink.
Oh, got no timeout. Hey, come here, Booker. Come here. I need you to run into me so I can spill the drink on the floor. I'm
Oh,
gonna post that clip up so I can spill the drink, and then I'm gonna act like it was an accident. They
oh
find
man.
the shit out of his ass. They find that nigga like $50,000.
Yeah, he got that timeout though. So shit, funny.
What did they win that game? Did they win that game?
I don't know. That's a good question. Did they win that game?
I'm about to look
That
it
was
up when I
funny as shit.
That was funny as shit. Well, anyway, they gone fishing. Just get off the Brooklyn Nets. They gone fishing. And then who else we got? We got
Philly got popped.
Philly sweep. Elton Brand came out and said, "Nah, we looking for somebody to pair with them." They ain't trying to break up Ben
I'm gonna
Simmons.
tell. Oh, I forgot. We ain't the draft. We ain't do the draft. So I'm gonna tell you. So Minnesota got #1 pick, and they're
Anthony?
gonna trade. Huh?
Trade?
They're gonna trade the #1 pick. Listen up. They're gonna trade the #1 pick and whoever's on the team to Phoenix for Devin Booker. Russell, I'm saying it for the past since the draft happened. Russell and Towns are cool with Devin Booker. Get Devin Booker's popping right now. Trade the farm. Give up whatever #1 picks you have in the future, and whoever players they got are expiring contracts. Trade them to Phoenix for the #1 pick, and Devin Booker, D'Angelo Russell, and Karl Anthony Towns will be in Minnesota. That's why I think they go. That's why I think they should do the #1 pick. #2 pick, I believe the Warriors will trade the #2 pick to either Milwaukee for Giannis or to Philly for Joel Embiid. So that will be the #2 pick. The #3 pick will be who has the third pick?
Charlotte. No, Charlotte got 4. Who's
Charlotte
3?
got who got 3?
Charlotte was 4. Who was 3?
Charlotte was 4, right?
Yeah, Charlotte was 4. Who was #3? Cause we were talking about where LaMelo Ball was going. Fuck.
Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, I said it right. Yeah, so
Chicago, right?
Chicago was 3. Yeah, Chicago. No, Charlotte's 3. Chicago's 3. Chicago's 4.
Okay,
So
yeah.
and then the #3 pick, Charlotte will take, and they will draft Wiseman.
No. You think Wiseman will go 3?
Yeah, Melo's gonna go 1 or 2. Melo and Edwards gonna go 1 or 2, depending on once Minnesota and the Warriors trade the pick, they're gonna go 1 or 2, and then Wiseman's gonna go 3 to Charlotte, and after that the draft is trash.
All right, so don't forget my boy Obi Toppin. Come on.
Obi Toppin's gonna be in Chicago with Wendell Carter and Zach LaVine, and I don't know how I feel about that, but
yes, it's gonna be great. Obi Toppin, 6'10", monster. Fucking monster. Get Carter the fuck up out of there. He's trash ass nigga. He should never have been drafted that fucking high in his draft anyway. He was trash.
Yeah, I didn't get that. He don't have the body type for the league. Like,
he was trash at Duke, yo. He was trash at Duke. He gonna be another Marvin Williams who popped up randomly, dog. I didn't even know this nigga was still in the fucking league, bro. Until that nigga
was ready, boy. He was ready, boy.
And he grabbed that nigga jersey like, bitch, I'll beat your ass, bro.
Nigga, I'll beat your ass.
Like, shit, Marvin Williams. Didn't even know you was still in the fucking league, nigga.
But if you watch that video, you gotta show the video on the podcast.
I'll put it
if
up.
You watch that shit. Them niggas did not want to fight because if they wanted to swing, nigga, they could have been like it was a good 5 seconds. There was nobody there. Them niggas was talking. As soon as somebody started grabbing up, that's when Marvin Williams yoked them up. And then Jamin is like, get off of me when everybody got around. But before that, it was blah, blah. As Jalen Rose said, hold me back. Hold me back.
Yeah, man. Didn't even know. I was going back to what you were saying about the draft shit. Suns, if they didn't go 8-0 in the bubble, I could have saw that happening. But because they go 8-0 in the fucking bubble, they're like, oh, no, we keeping what the fuck we got. We're not breaking this shit up. Nope. Ain't nothing you can offer to get Devin Booker. I don't give a fuck. Nothing they got, the #1 pick, anybody else, nothing you can offer me to get Devin Booker. I'm sorry.
Devin Booker says, I want to go.
I don't even think he want to go. I think he,
bruh, wow.
After you went 8-0, something clicked with that team. Something clicked, and he knows it. And he was like, "Fuck that! I want to see what happens."
They went 8-0, but I don't think they really went 8-0.
What the fuck
If,
does that
I say that to say they went 8-0, but out of those 8 games they won, 3 teams probably didn't play their starters.
I don't give a fuck. They went 8-0. The young team 8-0. You got the momentum, not momentum, but now you got confidence. Like, look what we did. Even though it was playing against what some people's no starters. I don't give a fuck.
If I'm booking, I'm looking at it, and I'm gonna get my money. If I request a trade, I get to play with 2 of my best friends, and I know I can't get double teamed because I have D'Angelo Russell and I have Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, I can play 1-on-1. Nigga, you know Booker with Russell and Towns.
Great fucking trade for Minnesota. I don't see Phoenix doing it. I'm sorry. No, we go take this talent because if Devin Booker was like 20,
them niggas the farm.
If he was like 27, 28, like he's like in the prime.
I get you saying. If he was older, I get it. But
then yes, I'll be like, I can see them doing it for Anthony Edwards. This nigga's 23. No, he's entering his prime. He's entering this shit. Nah, fuck that. I ain't giving you that for nothing. Fuck your number 1 pick. I'm taking the nigga who's proven.
I'm not saying this for nothing. I said give the farm. I said the number 1 pick this year, the 1 pick the next 3 years, whatever trade.
Try to have the Brooklyn Nets. Try to have the Brooklyn Nets.
Some shit like that. Yeah, exactly.
All these picks.
I want like some like on some Paul George shit. Like, yo, OKC got like all these picks for Paul George from the Clippers. Like, or some shit like that. Like, damn, nigga, they got somebody for money 25.
See, it'll sound good if you do that and you know Minnesota still ain't gonna win. You do that shit, you know Minnesota gonna be in the playoffs. So this ain't gonna be no lottery picks you getting from them niggas.
Exactly. That's why you don't get it now. You get the picks 3 years from now. I want your number 1 pick in 2024. Your number 1 pick in 2025. Your number 1 pick in 2026.
So you looking down like Money Bates, Mikey, them niggas. You trying to like, all right, we preparing for them niggas later.
If you want to leave, Book, we ain't gonna win now. The West is loaded. He's still
gonna be in the West.
Exactly, but the West is even more loaded. So let's prepare for the future. We can't win now. If the Phoenix goes back with the team they got and they keep Devin Booker, right? The most of them is doing the most you see Phoenix doing is what, making the playoffs and getting popped first round.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Unless they get somebody else to come play with them.
As you can see, that hasn't happened.
Phoenix a great. I mean, they need a great vet. That's what they need. They need a really good.
Nobody wants to go there.
Has they really been trying? Have they really been trying to get people there though? You ain't really heard nothing about like, hey, we trying like how Portland was like, yo, we want people here. You ain't really heard nobody in Phoenix say that. I think now since they see that they team like winning, they got a young core, they got their guy. They're going to be putting it out there to the vets. Like, yo, we got this young core. We just 1 or 2 spots away from getting to that next step past the playoffs, like getting to the 2nd round, 3rd round. And then you put it in your superstar hand, which Devin Booker is a fucking superstar. You put it in superstar hand.
I'm going to give you this one scenario. We're going to switch topics. We've been on this for a minute. Scenario. So, granted what you said, like, yo, we build around Booker, blah, blah, blah. We go out, we get these vets. And 2 years from later, Booker leaves. You get nothing for him.
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
I don't know.
I'm the ownership. If I'm mad at the GM, which is James Jones, which is random.
I'm James Jones. I'm
James Jones.
I'm like, what's up, Minnesota?
I'm sticking with what the fuck I got, and I'm gonna try to figure some shit out, and I'm gonna try to get me some fucking people here to come play in fucking Phoenix. That's he just became a GM. This is year 1, so year 2 next year. This is how you prove that you supposed to be a GM in the NBA. Can you get people over to come play with a fucking superstar? You got a superstar here. You got him under contract for the next 2 more years after this. You got him under contract for 2 more years. Can you get some fucking people here? Now, if you get to year 2 and by the time trade deadline and you don't got shit and y'all ain't winning, then yeah, I sell the fucking house then. What you want? You got to give me something for him because he's probably going to leave at that point unless I already got him under contract again or some shit like that. But other than that, no, I'm trying to stick this bitch out now. Fuck that. I ain't trusting Anthony Edwards. I ain't trusting no rookie over a superstar. And Devin Booker is a superstar.
I'm not saying trust him. I'm just saying prepare for your future. But
I
we'll
got it.
see.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
All right.
Who else? What else is so Philly got popped. Like you said, they trying to build around Simmons and Embiid. I don't see it. They need to break them up. That's why I think Embiid needs to go to the Warriors, or Vince Simmons needs to go somewhere else. Maybe Chicago with Levine. Um,
That'll be nasty.
that would. Who else got popped? Orlando, they put up a good fight, but they about to get popped whenever the season starts back.
They about to get popped. Yep. Sorry,
Yeah, they about
Portland.
to
You
get.
about to get popped. Me and Brooklyn was talking.
Man, oh, well, let's get this out before you get back on the line. Yeah.
Yeah. Portland's
uh,
getting popped, unfortunately.
Portland, Portland really let. I don't want to say
They ran out of
Portland let
fire.
me down. I,
They
I, I think they either ran out of gas
yeah, ran out of gas.
and they just double teamed Dame at half court. Like there's nothing else I could like.
Yeah. It
Dame
was
can't
great.
bring the ball. Dame couldn't bring the ball up because you bring the ball up, you run a pick and roll, they blitzing them, they're making CJ McCollum and Carmelo shoot. And
Mm-hmm.
CJ McCollum been off, and
Yep.
Melo had one good quarter. And I'm a
Yeah.
Melo fan. But Melo really ain't been. Melo had one quarter. So
Yeah.
when
And
they lost
Whiteside
that
ain't doing
game,
shit.
when they lost that game four, when Dame had 30, Melo had 25, CJ had 25, and they still lost, I was like, they ain't about to win because LeBron
Yeah.
looked like he in
Cle-
Miami. Like he passed
Miami
through
LeBron.
games.
He
Like
like Miami LeBron, bro.
yeah,
What they
I
say
don't
about
like
this nigga in
LeBron,
black
but I
jerseys?
can't front.
What they say about this nigga
Yeah.
in black jerseys? He's a fucking killer.
Oh, see, especially when Mamba Day. Oh my God, that
Oh God, fucking killer.
yeah.
LeBron's fucking killer, bro.
Yeah.
God damn.
LeBron said, "I remember how y'all embarrassed me at the Kobe's memorial game, and Portland came in and bust their ass in
Mm-hmm.
LA." And LeBron's like, "That shit won't happen again on Mamba Day." And it was
Mm.
like LeBron literally took that game over, and it was like, "I will not lose the game."
From beginning to end, nigga.
Bro,
From
they was
beginning,
up by like damn near 30 points by halftime. I was like, "Oh my
yes.
God, like this is
Beginning to
crazy."
end. Yes, bro. Shit was fucking insane, bro. That
Yeah,
shit was
Portland about to get popped, especially Dame left the bubble, so he got
yeah,
hurt.
yeah. Portland is over with for Portland. I'm sorry.
Well, the series I didn't expect to be as good as it has is Denver and Utah.
Yeah. Didn't these niggas
Jamal
putting up
Murray,
50-point games in the fucking playoffs? It's fucking crazy.
yeah, I didn't see Mitchell doing that. Him and Mike Conley finally got their little
Yep.
1-2
They-
punch going.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Jamal Murray, the guy that Towel hate, putting up 50.
Towel hate putting up 50. At last two games, put up 93 with no turnovers.
Nigga been balling, but Towel said he need to come off the bench. Man, get the fuck out of here.
So I mean, we'll see what he does next game. Last two games, he put up 45 and 40 something. So let's see what he does. Let's see. According to Tow's equation, this next game he's going to be horrible. So
Horrible.
he's going to give you 10 points. So
Yeah.
let's see what he does. I think that was all the series, right? Oh, OKC and Houston.
Yeah. I still got OKC. And Russ.
I don't know.
Russ
Westbrook will be back now. This remember they was about to play last week. They protested. Westbrook was gonna miss this game.
Mm-hmm.
So now he had an extra day or two to rehab. Westbrook could probably come back.
I got the Rockets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the Rockets.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That OKC got kind of fucked over with that, but it
Yeah.
is what it is. But
Yeah.
I got the Rockets. Westbrook come back. If Westbrook play Game 5, I got the Rockets. If Westbrook miss Game 5 and comes back Game 6, if OKC, whoever wins Game 5 is gonna win.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I can't say that.
No, I still got Rockets. No, I got Rockets regardless.
I don't
think James Harden will let you lose. I'm sorry. I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Fat boy.
Yeah.
All right, man. So that's all from playoffs, man. Who's the fucking worst basketball commentator, man? Chris. Do we want to say this for next week? Do we want? I think I want to say this for next
we
week.
can get the shit out now because he's gonna be gone.
I want Towel here. I'm gonna put that on the back burner. We're gonna talk about next week the worst basketball commentator. if y'all see our chat and hear us talk outside
Oh
of this
my
shit,
God, bro.
oh
They probably
God,
know. They probably like, why they know shit.
yeah,
We have to listen to him. You want to watch the game, you have to listen to him. And I don't
this shit's
understand
terrible. We gonna
how he
rank them.
gets these how he gets these primetime games. God damn.
We gonna rank these niggas, man. We gonna rank them. We gonna rank the
Yeah,
worst basketball commentators that's out
he
here
up
right
there, bro.
now.
He's
Yeah.
definitely on there.
Hey man, you saw Eric
Um,
Thomas punching his goddamn teammate in practice.
Earl Thomas, man. Earl Thomas.
Earl
But
Thomas, I say Eric Thomas. Earl Thomas, man,
uh,
fucking head
yeah.
case.
Funny thing is, y'all gonna sign him? We don't want him. As a Philly fan, I don't want him. Nah,
I
we good.
don't want him now. Now I don't want him. When he was
We
with the
good.
Seahawks, I wanted him. Now I'm like, bro, we got a young defense. I don't need you coming up in here disrupting our young defense. We know who our leaders are, Jalen Brown and Van Der Esch. I said
And
Jalen, but you know,
and Jalen Smith.
Jalen
And
Smith.
low key, he looked.
Slow.
I mean, last
He
year
looked-
he looked okay, but he didn't really.
well,
He didn't look.
well, that's when Derrick Henry stiffed on that nigga to death.
Yo, he stiffed that man. Yo, that's. And
Stiffed
yo,
on
you
that
gotta put
nigga
that.
20 yards.
You
I'm
gotta
putting
put
that.
that
I'm putting
shit.
that. I'm
Yo,
putting
that's
that. He stiffed on that nigga 20 yards. Like, bitch, get your ass out of the way. We don't give a fuck who you is, Earl Thomas.
shit, man.
See
Oh
that?
man.
What fucked him up is when his wife pulled that gun on him for fucking him and his brother fucking them bitches. Running the train on them hoes. See, if he wasn't running trains on these hoes this goddamn summer,
His whole, his
he
whole,
would be
his
out here
whole,
blowing coverage. He
his
blowing
whole.
coverage in practice and get mad at the guy that was
For
doing his
calling
job.
him out, like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? It's like, and my thing is, it was probably like he probably blew some. He probably fucked up before that, and it was probably got in his face. And he was like, "Yo, man, fuck this shit," and swung on the nigga. And I'm just like, the
Yeah, I
Ravens
get
cut that nigga so quick, bro. They was like, "Nah,
immediately.
you know
Like,
what?
you gotta go.
Yeah,
You
we ain't got.
I mean, I
We had that Ray Rice drama. We ain't trying to deal with none of that shit.
yeah.
We trying to win the Super Bowl. So
Yeah. I see it from Earl Thomas' point of view. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I probably fucked up, but fuck you. You ain't old enough to speak to me that way. Fuck you. You ain't old enough to speak to me that way.
he
You ain't the
probably
captain of the
did,
fucking team.
but
Yeah, he
still.
probably said all that shit. You ain't the captain of the fucking defense, bitch. You ain't old enough to say nothing to me. Yeah, I fucked up. Niggas a head case, bro. I don't know. Jerry Jones. Shit. All right. Jerry Jones said that the media was lying, saying that the Cowboys said we wasn't gonna sign him. I knew right then we wasn't gonna sign him. Then I was like, yeah, we ain't signing him. Jerry Jones came out and said that
When
the
Jerry
media
Jones came out and said it, then you're like,
yeah,
because Jerry Jones wanted him, he would have been signed already the next
yeah,
day. So
yeah. Just like how he said he wasn't gonna sign. Like, yeah, we might sign Dez. Yeah, okay, he's not signing him. Got it. Yeah, I knew it. Dez and Antonio Brown fighting for that same wide receiver spot over there at the Ravens.
yeah, pretty much.
Maybe just go to the Seahawks, bro. Just go to the Seahawks, bro. Just
Pretty
go.
much.
Just go. Hey, Dez, I don't know, Dez. I don't know where you can go. I mean, I would love to see you play with the Cowboys, but without young receiver core, would you go be the number 4 receiver, nigga? You is not gonna. You ain't gonna be happy being the number 4 receiver. Now after game 3, you might be happy to be back in the league after game 1 and 2. In the game 3, you like, bitch, throw me the ball. We don't need that right now. I'm
So
sorry.
I think he's gonna get the. Okay,
He'll
so
be great.
Dez comes back. He's probably gonna be a wide receiver 3, correct? We
Right.
agree with that, right? Wide
Yes,
receiver
wide
3,
receiver
wide
3.
receiver 4.
Yep.
Usually those wide receivers play special teams. Is Dez gonna play special teams?
I mean, he was a punt returner before, but he's 30.
No, I mean special teams like not like special teams like you on a kickoff team. They're gonna special teams.
He was a returner. If he be a returner, I think he'll do that.
No,
He'll do
not returner. Like you a rundown dude. You chasing the dude.
No.
Yeah,
He's not.
that's what I mean.
He's not doing that at 31, 32. No, he's not doing that. No.
Yeah.
No.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
I think
go.
he'll be good with like Pittsburgh. He'll be a great number 3 for Pittsburgh.
He'll be number
stuff.
2 at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has no fucking receivers.
It's just Juju.
They really just have Juju.
Yeah.
You know what he would be good at? I ain't think about it just now. If you talking out loud, the Colts.
Be great with Phillip Rivers. Yep. He'd be
Phillip
great
Rivers, T.Y. Hilton, just somebody else.
He'd be a big
Phillip
receiver for them,
Rivers,
a big target.
a big receiver. Yeah, big target that Phillip Rivers can have
Like
and
how
kind of
Keenan
lean
Allen
on.
was. Yeah, like how Keenan Allen was. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Football
be good.
season next week, man. We gotta have we're
Crazy.
gonna rank up the football, crank up football next week, because after that, shit start. So
Yeah, you're right. They say Cam running away with the job up there at the Patriots, which we knew was gonna fucking happen. I don't know why there was any doubt. Like he wasn't gonna run away with the fucking job.
I mean, yeah, like why? Yeah, I really thought a second-year player is gonna beat out Cam Newton for a starting NFL job.
A former MVP just from 3 years ago.
Come
And the
on.
only way you would have beat him out if he wasn't healthy. And he said he's healthy. He said he feels 100. So we going by his words.
I just hope he don't get hurt. That's all.
I hope he don't either. I hope he plays great.
I hope he don't get hurt.
I used to work with this huge Patriots fan guy. He's an older guy. He's from the New England area and shit. So I asked him how he felt about Cam Newton, and he just sent me back a bunch of memes of Cam Newton and Patriots. So Patriot Nation is very happy about Cam Newton.
I mean, 'cause they think about it, they was about to have some random ass dude. Like, hell yeah, they happy they got Cam. Fuck.
They are happy. They are happy they got Cam Newton. So, yeah, man. Football season about to start back. NFL getting their money. Shit, they wasn't worried about this goddamn NBA protest.
Ain't not one bit, bro.
They wasn't worried about that shit another, man. Roger Goodell was like, I wish you niggas would. We playing y'all lift every voice and sing. Wish you niggas would.
I wish y'all niggas would probate. If we cut y'all niggas salary, then y'all niggas shit ain't guaranteed. We cut you real quick, nigga. Fuck you.
Bring these replacement players from the CFL in. Play with me if you want to.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's true, y'all. Yeah, we laughing and joking, but the shit is true. Like,
it's true, bro. It's true.
That's why everybody's saying like the NFL would do that shit. It'll be big, but we all know that shit ain't gonna happen. Like,
yeah, you gonna happen, man. Yeah,
because Saquon Barkley talking about the Giants made boycott. Come on, man. The Giants, stop, bro.
That shit ain't happening. Get the fuck out of here. You'll be the only one Saquon over there.
Exactly. Saquon. You may not play, but the game gonna continue.
The game is happening. It's happening. That's why I kept on saying when we talking about coronavirus, I'm like, man, I don't know. I think this NFL is gonna happen. You see the advertising on Hard Knocks. I'm telling you, I'm waiting on this Hard Knocks, baby. LA. I'm waiting on this shit. This shit about to be great.
I can't believe they really filmed Hard Knocks during coronavirus.
You goddamn right. Goddamn right. They don't give a fuck. The NFL, once again, what I always say, NFL getting their money. They're like, fuck this. We getting our money. Fuck what you mean, bitch. Ain't no preseason. Week 1, bitch. We jumping right in. Week 1, we playing. Niggas gonna be hurt like a motherfucker.
Well, there's gonna be so many hamstrings. Oh, I'll pull the ligament, nigga. It's about to be quad. Like,
this shit about to be horrible. This shit gonna look like Little League football for those first 4 weeks.
Oh,
4 weeks, niggas ain't gonna have no rhythm.
It's gonna be random. It's gonna be random. I put it right now. It's gonna be a random person I know getting these crazy ass numbers the first 2 weeks.
Just like the bubble. It's gonna be just like how the bubble was. It's gonna be like a random nigga from the Jets.
TJ Warren? What?
Yeah. It's gonna be the Jets 4-0 after the first 4 games. You're like, the Jets, nigga?
And then next thing you know, they go 5-12 season. That's the rest of the season.
Yeah. He was like, nigga, the Jets, nigga? What the fuck? Where the Super Bowl supposed to be at?
Was it Oakland? I mean, not Oakland. Shit.
Vegas?
Las Vegas? Was it Vegas? No, it wasn't LA. LA got the new stadium.
Where is the Super Bowl for 2021?
I think it's LA. Maybe.
God damn.
Super Bowl 55.
No, Tampa.
Located in Raymond James Stadium.
Oh, Tampa. Yeah, because they saying Brady got it. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
It's Tampa.
Yeah, it's in Tampa. All right, we'll see. Anyway, man, we gonna wrap this shit up. Tally wasn't able to get back in wherever the fuck he was coming from and shit, so we are out. We a little bit over an hour and shit as usual, man. So as I say always, as we leave, like, subscribe, share, tell people about it. Once again, we appreciate all the motherfucking feedback. Somebody that listen here in my building, man, told me they really love the podcast, man. So shout out to you. Appreciate that, man. Keep tuning in, share with the people that you know and shit. Yeah, man, we be back next week. Every motherfucking Friday in this bitch. We out, niggas.
We out.
Yeah, bitch.